made mistakes in the past, and it is now incumbent upon us to correct those mistakes. Oh, what a wonderful Kaiso. What a wonderful Kaiso that endeavors to educate us to what is transpiring in Trinidad and Tobago and globally with politics. What a wonderful Kaiso. And we must make that effort to pay attention and listen so that we could improve our own conditions. Right? We can't be red, yellow, green, wherever other colors, and not focus on our blue. Mind your business, Trinidad and Tobago. Mind your business. Pay attention to your money. Everybody else studying, not even their money, their share plus. But among the poorest of us, we red and we yellow and we hate, we neighbor and we fighting with each other. And these fellas who we fighting on behalf of to give the power and the access to the whole treasury. Them fellas in red, they in yellow, they jumping from ship to ship. I never see so much people jump from yellow to red. So many people jumping from yellow to red. Over the past few years, is financier like that. I mean, red in charge. Red in charge, so they gravitate to where the grass is green. It ain't nothing to put on a red jersey if you don't mean anything. Ain't nothing to move your money and give a next set instead of the set you was given before, because they can't do nothing for you. With my humble party, I call a couple people, you could give me a little hand, need some jerseys. I would love to help some people with some hampers because it's very difficult, and you help somebody and then you offer them a good word. Them ain't no time with no green. What are to get in return there? We done inside, we done getting through already. And Devon Seal is warning his red at that point in time that they should be careful with these pirates. But it would seem as though pirates are welcome. For a matter of fact, if you look at the helm of the ship, it's not humble humanitarians, it's not grassroots activists, it's pirates. Pirates of Trinidad and Tobago, and maybe pirates of the Caribbean, I know if they extend themselves. We have a call early to come in. Morning.
Yeah, morning, food.
Morning.
I was waiting to hear Shack lady, but since I'm here, I think I will make me call now.
Yeah, I feel I think off with the song, but if she's there, please come in still. I'll take the call because it starts the morning in a wonderful way, and I appreciate you, Shack lady.
Beautiful voice, nice setting when the morning come. Before I make my point, I want to commend the Barbados government. What's her name?
Miss Mia Motley.
Prime Minister, for allowing the African Exim Bank
in Barbados
6 lots of land to establish the headquarters in Barbados. I want to commend her for that.
Excellent. Excellent.
Because Trinidad and Jamaica refuse to allow the bank to come to these two countries in the Caribbean. All the other countries in the Caribbean sign on for the bank. Trinidad and Tobago. And you know why? Because of their 1%. I want to commend her and some of the leaders of the Caribbean, like Dr. What's his name from Gonzalez.
Dr. Ralph Gonzalez, yeah.
Yes, Ralph Gonzalez and Brown and some most of the Caribbean other leaders. I want to commend them. I want to commend them for the stand that they take. I want to commend them for reparation for the African community, for our people who were our ancestors who were into slavery, this thing of destruction. Not only destruction of the body, destruction of the mind. Something that is up to now. It's still unto us, generations after. I want to commend them for that stand. But I ask myself now, when you put Stuart Young as Prime Minister here, how is he going to stand up, you understand, to ask for reparation for African people? That's the question I ask myself there.
Yeah. That's a good question.
Now, observing something there, observing something on the television, and you see, it comes from the plantation, that slave plantation, that here what happening. Wear the master own clothes and take the master leftover. You understand? And you feel like you're better than those outside in the field, because when they're planning to burn down the cane and destroy the master to feed yourself, you can back information to him.
Yeah. Sorry, caller, I seen a queue for a little ad. I'm not sure if it's actually going to come in. So you can hold on or you can call back. Please.
Take it.
Yeah, man.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Attention business owners. Are you looking to reach a vast audience and boost your brand's visibility? Then look no further. The Street 919 FM is here to help you shine. With over 170,000 followers on our social media platforms, our radio station is the perfect platform to showcase your products and services. Join us and let your message be heard by thousands of eager listeners. Contact us now to learn more about our affordable advertising packages. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to connect with your target audience. Advertise with the Street 919 FM today. For more information, call 399-5959, 384-2232 or 378-1470.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
Are you looking to start a rewarding career? Why not build your career in sales with Sagicor? Join the Tobago team at Sagicor as a financial advisor. For high earning potential, performance bonuses, flexible schedule, career advancement, professional growth, comprehensive training, team support, medical plan benefits, and much more. Start your empowering journey with us today. Email us at ann_powellpollard@sagicor.com. That's ANN_POWELLPOLLARD@sagicor.com. Or contact us at 628-1637, extension 129025 or 772-4595. Sagicor, wise financial thinking for life.
On April 20th, 2025, experience a night of great music and unforgettable vibes at Fusion. The parade grounds comes alive for a blend of genres, offering something for all ages and taste. Dance to the music of Buju Banton. Buju Banton. Rainy Wonder. Graham Smogan.
Have I told you? Have I shown?
Kess the Band and many more. Indulge in the infectious energy on Easter Sunday with soulful melodies and electrifying beats with special performances in store to captivate you. Get your physical tickets now. Tickets are also available online at islandetickets.com. Visit TobagoFestivalsCommission.com for more info or call 639-4441. April 20th at Parade Grounds, Dwight York Stadium. Fusion Tobago Rhythm and Soul Festival 2025. Feel the beat. Embrace the calm.
Let's welcome on stage none other than
One Caribbean Music Festival, Saturday, May 31st, 2025 at Queen's Park, Savannah. The king of dancehall will take the stage after 13 years. The World Boss returns. Vibes Cartel.
Come over now.
VIP and VVIP tickets available at
519 Restaurant and Bar, C3 Mall, San Fernando, Pompey's Barbershop, Port Mall, Scarborough, Jade Monkey, Crown Point, Waterholics, Pigeon Point, and East Bay Fashion, Spring Garden Trace, and online on Island E-Tickets. For more information or cabanas and special zones, call or WhatsApp 794-OCMF. That's 794-6263. Or log on to OneCaribbeanMusicFestival.com.
All previously purchased tickets remain valid. One Caribbean Music Festival, Saturday, May 31st. The World Boss returns. Vibes Cartel.
Powered by
California Stucco.
And sponsored by Cache.
Love, respect to Trinidad. It's always a pleasure.
Get ready for the ultimate fair and party experience. Bishop's High School Tobago presents Nostalgia. Nostalgia. Fair and Party. On Sunday, March 30th, 2 epic events. One unforgettable day. From 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. Come and enjoy games, food, prizes, and pure family fun. From 7:30 p.m. The party begins with top DJs and Saki.
Of course you're in trouble. You end up in the circle and it just start a bubble up.
Get your tickets today. Nostalgia, fair and party. Yeah, cause we outside.
We there. It's Saki.
Tobago! After the Rhythm and Soul Festival Fusion Sunday, all roads lead to Vibes Event Space. Formerly known as the Shade Nightclub. For the after party, it's where everyone's gonna be. Where will you be?
Yes, I can hear them saying, boy, stop living in the past.
Whether you're a work from homer, a movie and TV show binger, or a big-time gamer, Flow's link-up plans are the bundles for you. Get everything you need to impress your boss with improved productivity. Plus, catch up on the hottest new shows that everyone's talking about. Don't wait. Check out Flow's link-up plans today. P.S. They've got maps too. Sign up in-store or online at discoverflow.co. Flow, inspired by you.
Going outside is expensive. Time you open your door?
That will be $200, please.
You're working, you get paid, and it's 10 emails about.
Thank you for your payments.
You don't find you deserve a win? Like maybe an extra $20,000 a month for 20 years?
Yeah, $20,000 a month could be a real win.
Oh my gosh, I can do with a vacation right now. Maybe even bring y'all along. Let's go to France. Nah, let's go Italy for the best pass in the world. I can pay off a new car. I can buy doubles for everybody in Trinidad. I can find
this girl, hey.
So yeah, play Win for Life today now. For only $10, you could win $20,000 every month for 20 years. Because you deserve a win. Win for life. Players must be 18 years and older. Please play responsibly.
For general elections Monday, 28 April 2025, the Tobago People's Party, the TPP, is the only choice.
If the THA had the powers, then our public servants in Tobago will not be working on 2013 salaries. They are going to the parliament to treat with that.
If you voting in the East, vote for David Thomas. If you voting in the West, put your X next to Joel Sampson.
They are going there to ensure that we can finally, through the autonomy bills for Tobago, ensure that Tobagonians have more control over the public service.
Tobago, this is my land, the greatest little island.
Share the lawn. Share the lawn. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live.
The Street 919 FM, the #1 election station.
And we are back. Good morning again. To our dear Shack lady, if you're listening, feel free to still call in. You set the morning on fire in a good way. So let's take the calls. Good morning.
Yeah, back. Yeah.
Morning. Can you hold on for 2 seconds, Shack lady?
Yeah, let us.
Just hold on, hold on.
Yeah, bring on.
Yeah. Good morning. Morning. Go ahead. Welcome. Thank you.
Well, you pray somebody in Jesus' name. Well, you tell them that you love them in Jesus' name. We can work together in Jesus' name. Everybody smile. Jesus loves you. Everybody smile. Jesus loves you. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. Right. Go ahead.
Yes.
Thank you very much, your patience, caller.
No problem. You have to have understanding out there.
Yeah.
I want to say something. I've seen some advertisement on the television with this scam election. Let me tell you people out there. The people who win election are the financiers who promoting both parties. Any party win, they win.
Yeah.
And most important person in all of that finance is the voter. You understand? Without the voter, that's it. Now I want to say something. I remember under Basile Pandey, when Basile Pandey won the election, they cut a road from Page straight across to the southern main road. Through the cane passing through there. You know what it is? You know what it is? They put a thoroughfare. So when you put that there, business will put people in the back down there.
Right.
When Piaco and they put that bypass to the from Piaco to St. Helena, there are people in the back down there, the business. When Kamala got into power, she cut a road, a bypass again in the back of Valencia, had some squatters in the back down there. They put a bypass in the back there from the main road and the highway. So they open thoroughfare, you understand? So that traffic start flowing in these areas, you understand? So it brings business to the people living in these areas.
Yeah.
The problem, what had they done at that period for any African in any community? They did nothing for them.
Yeah.
When they got into power, Mr. Manning had bought that whole piece of land in Port of Spain there by Abattoir to put up a building there. They stopped it. He went to San Fernando and he said they put up a structure there so that they would save the state money. If that paying all this, they stopped it. You understand? When the PM is in power, they don't do these things for their people. And that's my problem with them. They don't do this. What they control the country and they do for their people. They take care of their people within the control of the country. The PNM does not do that. Instead of doing that, they break down squatters' places and they put in high rise where you can't plant nothing. You have to buy everything. So the cost of living, you understand? You have a problem with that. Yeah. That is. And when I hear people on TV saying they're glad they're getting. This is a sad thing with all people, you know. They're glad they're getting $1,000 and they're glad they're doing this thing. But Africans don't get to do medicine in UE. They have to go to Jamaica and go Grenada and these places. They say they ain't taking you in Geneva and this sort of thing. They should be complaining on the radio. You understand? Ask Brother David Mohammed, he could tell you about this, and other people if be complaining. They go outside and do this sort of thing. Until you telling me that you are glad. No, mind you, Let me tell you my voting. First time I voted in my life, I voted for the Democratic Action Congress. That was Robinson.
Right.
I did just to the age to vote. Next time I vote for National Joint Action Committee.
Yeah, man.
We lose the election.
Yeah.
The next time I voted for the PNM, I voted for my children, not for me. Because when I realized on the Basel Pandey, the kind of discrimination taking place, and they just left school. They ain't doing nothing. That is when I came and I voted for Mr. Manning with the local election, and he won it. Then he opened gate and all this sort of thing, and all the job training sort of thing. You understand? That is what I just vote for. I don't vote because I like somebody, you understand? I vote because think. I got to think outside here. The other morning, you were speaking, the guy asked you, where's the solution we have for the African community? I will tell you something. Search out black business and support black business.
Yeah.
Find them and support them. That is the solution to advance the African community.
Organize ourselves, scholar, and lobby. We should not allow this African Exim Bank to pass through the Caribbean and not be able to set up in Trinidad. We need capital in a capital intensive world for African oriented businesses to grow. We need our share. It cannot be that when red there is for other people alone.
Every time 1%.
Yeah. No, the outgoing Prime Minister said, don't say that when we divide in the country, and in staunch defense. I have never seen such resolute defense by a leader of an organization. Resolute defense.
And condemnation of Mr. Manning when you decide to give your father the title for the land to settle the land down there. Condemnation.
You know thing, man. You's a man, no thing.
I'm telling you, so this is what is going on. So the people know, imagine that bank is coming here to open up business, to give loans to Africans to do business, and all reject it. Yeah, they are Jamaica and here, reject it.
Yeah.
I want to commend all the other Caribbean leaders who have foresight and who are black conscious. When you look at Motley, see here, the Afro hairstyle she carry, she never changed it. You understand? She never changed because that's her consciousness that she has within her. I want to comment. You know, big business going there with that bank, 100 room, all type of things going without 6 blocks of land they get in. But what is the government do here? You give 13 acres to a million from India. Who is in charge? You understand? In the government. You give you that. You put on a thing up there.
Yeah. You take what man have land, 13 acres that could be developed to empower them, because land is capital. From the time the first Beverly Ramsey Moore administration went in, that's all we said, We went to her, we said, listen, this is one of our greatest assets. Let us lean on this asset so that we could develop self-sufficiency and empower ourselves. There may have time for that. You give that up to get chuck in a building, and I ain't seen the building. You seen the building? I can't see.
Let me tell you something. I tell my parents, somebody that says to me, if I die tonight, I tell you that we will never see that come to fruition. You understand?
How you always see it? How you always see it when you're renting from the minister?
Exactly.
And he enjoying $80,000 or whatever, $70,000 a month. How when you go in and see him stop receiving rent and you go to some building? But for
it's 13 acres you're talking about.
Yeah, prime property.
Lord,
if they give me one, I make a mess.
Have a good one.
Yeah, thank you very much. But we must hush we mouth, and I dare to talk in Pantrinbego against that. So you say I not in pan, my band don't exist, all kind of thing. Ban me from meeting at the police waiting to lock me up. That is the kind of wicked African people we have, who are wicked against themselves. Sellouts to the maximum, and we are so blind that because they throw a pittance election year, pan get some money, look more money, $200 at the cost of what? $200 million for your property that could have been developed? $200 for players or extra? hooray and every last politician pushing pan. They never push a pan in their life before. Man, we had to wake up. We had to wake up as a people. We lost. And to the sellouts across Trinidad and Tobago, we fed up all year. We fed up. You moving, you have done absolutely nothing for the Afro-Trinbagonian population. All kind of people get bank in Trinidad. Intercontinental, this bank, Answer Bank, this bank, all kind of people have bank. Somebody comes to our region with something geared towards empowering the people that you have said are in a dire state. And you ain't want that? Who is you? And you is not you, you know. You don't represent me, you know.
Yes, okay.
Morning, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, morning.
Morning, you had to get it short and sweeter? Short. Go ahead.
Well, better sing something. Listen.
Sing it.
Cry from them dirty lie. No matter what them try. Just still in I and I and I and I and I and I and I. With the Monday, with the Monday, with the Monday, with the Monday, with open eyes. And still can't see them dirty lies. With open eyes. And still can't see them dirty lies. What them done to we? Some rather not be free. With cell phone and TV. Have eyes and still can't see. Criminals and ho in every show. And still don't know why the youths are going so. Banks overflow and still want more. More and more and more and more. More and more and more and more. More and more and more and more. Banks overflow and still want more. And more and more. Them who have things so. Cry from them dirty lies. But this is all I can say because you see that's so much I want to talk about.
Big tune. You ain't have to say no more. Big tune. Big tune.
I have a bag of them. But it's a revolution we have to formulate. The government of God is what I just campaign for, but you see, I can't talk all at one time.
Yeah.
The
Big tune. Say less.
You see, we as black people, we is the royal dynasty at the root of David. We is the government of God. And once we come together, this is why I keep talking about the Black Caucus movement.
Say less.
Because
Leave
that
it
was
there.
the closest thing to it. That was the closest thing to it, and it get crushed.
Yeah,
and I
leave
was
it.
begging them. I didn't want that to get crushed.
Leave it there. Let me get some other people to come in. The line's on fire, right? Leave it there. Say less. We understand you, brother. Thank you very much for that tune. Go ahead, caller.
Brother Backer, a pleasant good morning to you.
Yes, pleasant good morning to you as well.
This is Professor Wall Street.
Right. Morning.
You know, I've been listening to you, and I want the black supporters of the PNM to call you, Brother Backer, and give the people of Trinidad and Tobago one economic statistic in the last 10 years in Trinidad and Tobago where black people are the top of the socio-economic ladder. And the reason why I ask that question is because most of the black people in Trinidad and Tobago support the People's National Movement. Yet, almost every socio-economic statistics, they're in the middle or the bottom of the ladder. Marcus Garvey stated, any leadership that teaches you to depend on another race, let me say hello to former Prime Minister Raul. Any leadership that teaches you to depend on another race is a leadership that will enslave you.
No, boy. Don't say that, boy. If the rich get richer, then they will provide jobs. Listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully. I'm playing devil's advocate. That is what he's telling us.
Okay.
No, boy. When the rich get richer, it will provide jobs. It's jobs that the Afro people need. We don't need business. We don't need finance. We don't need land. We don't need empowerment. We don't need that. We don't need reparations. A bank, a African Exim Bank, for what? I go in to have a new bank there, Answer Bank. I go in and give them my money and get a card from them and go and put my money for them to use. That's better for me.
Don't forget NCB Global.
Of
But as I wrap up, Brother Backer, Dr. Claude Anderson says, Dr. Claude, and a race that teaches you to depend on another race? No. Excuse me. That is what Marcus Garvey says. But Brother Backer, it is so important that black people stand up for something, because right now in the PNM, the minority is running the majority. Can you imagine that?
For
the
sure.
Minority, the selected
we have to go for a break there, sorry.
Attention
All right,
business owners. Are you looking to reach a vast audience and boost your brand's visibility? Then look no further. The Street 919 FM is here to help you shine. With over 170,000 followers on our social media platforms, our radio station is the perfect platform to showcase your products and services. Join us and let your message be heard by thousands of eager listeners. Contact us now to learn more about our affordable advertising packages. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to connect with your target audience. Advertise with the Street 919 FM today. For more information, call 399-5959, 384-2232, or 378-1470.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
Digicel. Points get done, data get done, minutes get done, speed get done. Digicel is the real #1. Switch on done, hurry up and come cause while you're waiting, everybody online speeding, full blast to the top, yeah we leading. Digicel have it luck and you need to switch it. Now is the right time to come in or sign up online. Digicel is one of a kind. Make up your mind and make the switch today. For 30 days you don't even have to pay. Keep that same phone number, don't worry, we've got you. With Digicel the vibes got on no way. But you have to switch today.
Switch to the bigger, better network. Digicel, better together.
You're occupying a home and need documents of your own. Come in, come in, come in. Paperwork could help you find peace, so secure your HTC lease. Come in, come in, come in. They're regularizing, so start organizing to visit the HTC. Don't waste no time, hurry over online. Benefit from the amnesty, handle it skillfully.
Get regularized now. Visit hdc.gov.tt, click on the Forms tab, then scroll to the Rental Regularization Transfer Form and fill out the required information. You can also WhatsApp 325-2578 or 328-6013 to access the forms. More information can be found on our website. Be at peace. Get your HDC lease.
This is yours truly, Wendy H. Lewis, host of A Woman's Worth, right here on Street 91.9 FM. Tune in every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, and on Tuesdays, 11 a.m. to 12 noon. We are commemorating International Women's Month, the month of March. Throughout the program, you will hear inspiring stories of trailblazing women. We will be engaging in meaningful conversations about gender equality and spotlight the voices of those making a difference in their communities. So whether you are a leader, a mother, a professional, an entrepreneur, or just a young woman trying to find your path, this is the program for you. This is your time, this is your space, this is your celebration. Join us right here on Street 91.9 FM.
A woman's worth.
Come party.
Hey, what's up? This is your boy Major Hype, and guess what? It's all about Tobago. We're getting ready for Tobago. That's right, it all takes place in Tobago, Scarborough, Pigeon Point. Everybody come out, let me have a good time and let me enjoy ourselves now, man. It's all about comedy and party. It's gonna be crazy.
Man, you see that what I can't take with all you?
All right. Let me do this. Listen, not a party, it's party. Let's have a party. You don't listen. You can't win everything, brother. The teeth in me right through, but it's okay.
Comedy Party, Friday, 18th April. Fairways Tobago Plantation, featuring Caribbean King of Comedy, Major Hype and Friends. Friday, 18th April. Get your tickets at Cache stores nationwide. Fairways Restaurant and the Lounge Plantation. Jenny's on the Boulevard. All E-Clip Eli locations and online at islandetickets.com. Comedy show and party with all the top DJs.
Comedy and party. Have a party. We're gonna have a party after the comedy.
Sponsored by Cache, top-ranking guest house and tours, and Jenny's on the Boulevard.
The countdown has begun. One Caribbean Music Festival. This is not just a concert. This is an experience. The king of dancehall will take the stage after 13 years. Vybz Kartel. Saturday, May 31st, 2025 at Queen's Park, Savannah. A movement. A moment in history. The undisputed icon. Vybz Kartel.
Oh, you love the touch. See, don't wanna cheer where you want so much.
Delivering a performance like never before. One Caribbean Music Festival. Straight from Portmore to the Queen's Park, Savannah. The World Boss returns. And he's not coming along. May 31st, 2025. Queen's Park, Savannah.
Get your tickets at online on Island e-Tickets. For more information, call or WhatsApp 794-OCMF. That's 794-6263. Or log on to OneCaribbeanMusicFestival.com.
All previously purchased tickets remain valid. One Caribbean Music Festival.
Powered by
California Stucco
Company Limited and sponsored by Cache.
The World Boss returns.
Trinidad, let's do it.
On April 20th, 2025, the Parade Grounds comes alive for a blend of genres, offering something for all ages and tastes. Experience a night of great music and unforgettable vibes. Act Fusion. Dance to the music of Wayne Wonder.
Got somebody, she's a beauty.
Wayne Wonder.
Searching and searching.
Wayne Wonder. Buju Banton.
Oh, if you want, girl, I won't stop you.
Graham Smogan, Kess the Band, and many more. Indulge in the infectious energy on Easter Sunday with soulful melodies and electrifying beats, with special performances in store to captivate you. Get your physical tickets now. Tickets are also available online at islandetickets.com. Visit TobagoFestivalsCommission.com for more info. Or call 639-4441. April 20th at Parade Grounds, Dwight York Stadium. Fusion Tobago Rhythm and Soul Festival 2025. Feel the beat. Embrace the calm.
Listen closely.
Businesses win with low taxes. Families win with no property taxes. You will win with dialysis clinics. Families will win when we give them legal firearms to defend their home. And the senior citizens will win of having doctors visit senior citizens in their homes. Our children will win with laptops, textbooks, expanded gate, and scholarships.
When UNC wins, everybody wins.
Planning your Tobago getaway? Choose the highest Google-rated car rental company on the island, O'Neill Auto Rentals Tobago. Located just minutes from the A&R Robinson International Airport, at O'Neill, we pride ourselves on being the most tech-savvy car rental company in Tobago. Our process is 100% digital. No paperwork, no long lines. From easy pickup to seamless returns, renting a car in Tobago has never been simpler. WhatsApp us now at 1-868-361-1042 to book your vehicle. Don't forget to mention promo code RADIO2 to receive a 5% discount on your rental. Send a WhatsApp message to 1-868-361-1042 today. That's 1-868-361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals Tobago. The easiest, most reliable car rental experience on the island.
Vehicle availability is subject to change. Driver must be at least 25 years old and have a valid driver's license to book. For more information, visit www.rentalcartobago.com.
The presence of oxygen is absolutely the absence of disease. Most chronic diseases that plague us are not happening to us, but is happening within us. We're literally eating ourselves to death. which means we're not living longer, we're dying longer. Join fitness expert Alloy Johnson, the founder of the healthiest corner on earth, located at number 92 East Drive, Champlain, every Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. live on The Street 919 FM, where he shows you that healing the body's temple is easier than anyone would have led you to believe.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282. Or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
TTMF and HMB have joined forces to offer you greater mortgage, financing, and investment advantages under one roof. Welcome to TTMB, the new Trinidad and Tobago Mortgage Bank. Call 625-8863 or visit ttmortgagebank.com to learn more. TTMB, the Trinidad and Tobago Mortgage Bank. Own your future.
Keep your money safe, let your money grow. Keep your money safe, let your money grow. You can trust, unit trust, a Trinbagonian institution for every single generation. You can trust, unit trust, let us show you how to be wealthy. Come to us, while you sleep you can grow your money. Unit trust, secure your future.
Lent is here, and the castle is making fasting easy and tasty. Come enjoy any of our 5 delicious fish options, all made with a fresh catch, seasoned local style, and cooked to golden perfection. Try the fish meal. 2 slices of fish with a side. The fish combo. 2 slices of fish, 1 side, and a drink. Maybe the fish sandwich combo of 1 sandwich, a side, and a drink. Want more fish? Well, the Royal Fish Meal is for you. Enjoy a slice of fish, a fish sandwich with a side and a drink. Or maybe you just want our famous fish sandwich. The delicious Lenten specials are hot and waiting for you at your nearest royal castle.
For general elections Monday, 28 April 2025, the Tobago People's Party, the TPP, is the only choice.
If the THA had the powers, then our public servants in Tobago will not be working on 2013 salaries. They are going to the parliament to treat with that.
If you voting in the East, vote for David Thomas. If you voting in the West, put your X next to Joel Sampson.
They are going there to ensure that we can finally, through the autonomy bills for Tobago, ensure that Tobagonians have more control over the public service.
Tobago, this is my land, the greatest little island.
And good morning. We are back. There's a 2018 Calypso. I wonder what they tell everyone for this song, boy. They must be buff him up.
They ball out Mayday, Mayday, citizens Mayday.
We're taking the calls. Good morning.
Morning. Your program is factful enough. You didn't do that last caller to make your program more effective. You are being on own is very effective, right? You just pull down your program. Look down and listen.
All right, blessing. I kind of struggled to hear what you said, but thank you for your contribution. Go ahead, caller. Morning.
Hey, good morning to you, my brother.
Morning, morning.
Yeah. No, yeah, what I say. This is not about coming together, you know. This is about starting with a mindset. You understand? Watching things as is. Because I can't see different programs going on UNC, PNM. Two of them is the same thing they're talking about one another. And you would tell me we still backing politicians? Come on. You understand? We just using the rights then as a privilege to come on like this, like Wall Street, how we come and talking about PNM thing. Don't talk about that. Talk about what we have to do to get rid of these politicians and them and let them walk the right road.
Yeah.
Because you're talking about PNM, you have to talk about UNC.
Yeah.
It is because they are the same thing.
Yeah.
You understand?
Very, very similar.
You understand? Don't come and tell me this party better than that party and that party. Because all of them have charge, all of them do the same thing. You understand? Just have us, I'm telling you, them just have us fighting against one another because we don't have a mindset. We're not seeing things as is. You're going to do they go to a cow for some of them, and they go to a bird for some of them. So when you eat the bird, everybody who eats the bird will be hungry.
Yeah.
So, very full. But at the end of the day, I'm telling them all who run along the party and getting little thing, tips and getting little money and thing, and to follow them and come and talk for them. Yeah, I'm telling them there's the devil dustbin, and they will vomit everything that they eat out. They will vomit and will end up next year. Next year they will be hungry again.
Yeah.
And we won't be moving forward at all. The generation coming will be more devious than we, and the place will get more hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So the first thing I do is get a mindset. Then we could start to come together.
Yeah.
Because I watching big man and woman. I don't know how them what are teaching the children and them because them is big man and woman and watching these pen, I call them pen bandits. These pen bandits and them just carrying on a country and all this still dogging behind them. Come on now, man. When people talking now, they should be talking in general. Not using the right to that privilege to talk about this party and that party bad and this one good. No.
So caller, what I think people have reached to as well is because of the difficult situation that we are in. Some people have reached the point where they feel to move away from one place will create a little change. That's where they have reached now. They understand that it have nonsense on both sides, but they feel if they move away, like there's this saying my father used to tell me to Trinidadians is vote out our government now. It's not that we voting in, but we vote out to some extent. We express we frustration on them and get it together. So I feel that's the thinking sometimes now, but I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying too.
In other words, we are getting stronger, we're getting weaker.
Yeah.
Because if all this see both sides, what's going on with both sides, that's going to make you get stronger.
Yeah.
You understand? And put your foot down and start to put things in place. Not just because I realize all them weak,
Yeah.
It's a mindset, strength. Gotta get a mind power, that willpower, that mindset. So stand up for that and stand up for that.
Yeah.
Don't just come in and say, well, PNM do this and PNM do wrong. UNC do right. If UNC do wrong and UNC PNM do right. Though I don't want to hear them thing, boy.
Yeah. I hear that. I understand you. 100%, brother. Yeah, man. Blessings.
Yes, man.
Thanks.
God life.
Yeah. I wonder what they do Devon Seal for this song, boy. I really didn't hear him in a while, Go ahead, caller. Morning.
Yeah, caller. Well, I'm the caller who was before that. What I'm telling you, less you in Wall Street is just a bit cockroach. Your program is powerful enough for yourself, right?
Right.
Dr. Nallet.
Okay, all right. Thanks. Yeah, and the calls are endless. I hope we understand what is taking place in our society politically. Go ahead, caller. Morning.
Hey, brother. Morning. How you going?
Hi there, man. Fighting the good fight.
Fighting the good fight. Yeah. After a while, it's not so much a fight. I'll be brief. I tried to call in yesterday in the second hour and I realized it was just playing a recording Mr. Alexander. But long story short, I could listen to you speak and not have to say a word. And I mean that in a cool, normal sense. That's what I wanted to say yesterday. A lot of what you're saying is logic, and it should be in the mind and in the heart of a logical thinking person. And that's why I'm happy to hear you. And going back to the Tuesday and Thursday mornings when I used to hear you, that used to make my morning, boy, because a lot of what we hear and see in society is not reality. So it was a breath of fresh air in a real way to hear logical words and logical thinking. And I wouldn't be too long-winded, but I do even need to say a word based on what you think. Because you speaking what should be in the heart of a logical brain. Keep up the great work, brother, and all the best, man, for you.
Yeah, thank you very much for the encouragement. Yeah, so listen, I am a party, you know, and I trying to achieve something for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. And I'm telling all you to raise some funds, because the last 10 years have been difficult. Like personally, you know, I've same thing everybody facing. I facing too. You know, cost of living. I have children. You know, it's challenging. It is challenging. So I ain't have no money. How I going to find money now to get involved in this political thing? How I going to get money to put up candidates? I was hoping election a little later on in the year, you know, and they would have stimulated the economy a little bit, and I could have make a little money and save a little money and hide it from my family, because if my family know I only going and spend money on election, they cost me, you know. But pressure. So who I have to do now? I have to go on my phone, check through the people who I know have money. As I said, if I have 5,000 contacts, 4,900 don't have no money, because it's pressure. 3,000 out of them calling me for help. And then the next 100, you know, who I might get a number somehow, whenever, I could have, you could help me out with this election. I need a little money forever. Boy, I done with pay, and I done with this one, I done inside. You know who's my family out? The minister is my family, and boy, we ain't really, imagine some of them telling you, pressure, you know. I talk about multi-millionaires telling you, because it didn't have no interest for them. It have no business for them with me. So they will tell you, boy, things been tough, you know. And I now read the papers and your company declare how much million in profits. We telling them about. That is how dread this thing is. As Devon Seal say, all of them contractors who some of them been developed under the UNC, like they wasn't even contractors before. They get rich under the UNC, and all of them move across because who in government, that is where it had to be. And that party is only financiers, is only big boys. One own Grandy, the next one own wherever, the next one family renting endless buildings, the next one had to recuse himself how much times. So we strip it out. And I'm not saying it don't have a place in our society for people who have money. Let me rephrase that. I'm not saying it don't have a place in our society for people who have real money. But government is not the place. Government is to regulate. Government is representative of the people. So if you have a proportion of the people, 99% who are middle class and lower middle class and poor, and you only have one representative who from the grassroots, if you could find one, and you have all the other representatives there, ministers, senators, etc., from upper class or serving the upper class, etc., then what kind of proportionality is that? That ain't government. That is not democracy. Men so aloof and outside of the understanding of what people facing. They telling you about coal pot and bicycle, ride a bicycle. And they're going to go into the most impoverished communities. And we're going to vote for that. You hear madness? You think this place crazy and joke? And we move from a person who look African, who ethnically come from Tobago, whatever, his lineage, whatever, and there has been no positive programs towards the upliftment of the Afro-Trinbagonian population. I mean, very little. That it can't work out to me in my mind. And then you bring a person and you literally put them in charge. Not through the processes that exist, but you ensure that you place them. And that individual, he had to recuse himself how much times? 120 something times or whatever. I mean, because his family is connected to government business, to doing business with the government. They're lending our country money. They're brokering deals for interest, for profit, to get money from other places to lend Trinidad and Tobago money because we're broken. Because they loot and just spend it out wherever they do. And that cool. That cool in our minds. I'm looking for somebody who represents the people and who could advocate on behalf of the working class and the people and balance those in the society who run business, who own business. You know, and bridge that gap and help them to understand that they could better this country, that they could give back, that they could put in, that high wages actually will stimulate the economy and strengthen even themselves. That's why I'm looking for a leader like that. But we comfortable because they tell us, he telling us he red. When he blew, every major position in the government, everyone that have economic progression involved, every single one is occupied by people who don't look like the majority or who say they support this party. It's mind-boggling. And my mothers in the West and through the marginal constituencies, etc., my mothers and fathers going and criticize me for speaking the truth. Going and religiously left, right, left, right, left, right. And their grandchildren finding themselves in an economic position of desperation where they're throwing away their life. You have a toy gun and you call somebody to come to somewhere with a dog or something and you try to rob them, and the man is a firearm owner, 18 years or 19 years old, and you dead. That's it for you. Your life has ended. Stupid decisions. So disastrously, desperately devoid of sense in your mind. Some of them desperate. Well, you don't see the pictures of these young men who robbing, how they look. I'm not talking about the ethnicity, I'm talking about their structure, their eyes, their skin. Not color, you know. Health. Desperate. Malnourished. Seen some hard times. Brain malfunctioning. Or they decriminalize marijuana, and among the poor and the urban community, they're smoking out their brain. It's not decriminalized and set a program to decrease the use of marijuana among youths and teens and whatever, you know. It's decriminalized and just smoke who want to smoke. And some big businessmen, not from those communities, importing all the marijuana and high-grade hydro, or poison, not no local, no herb, poison. And you talking to a young man at the age of 17, 18, he done smoking for 3 years or whatever, and his brain blow. He's slow. And that cool. You'll call yourselves leaders of a nation. And you pin, all of them pinning a red, white, and black flag on the corner of their shirt. Or their suit. Just a mess. And then they calling on the police, just kill them. They just kill people, just kill them. Hundreds of youths, probably in thousands, locked up. Some of them fly out who have whatever conflicts in the communities, whatever. Lock up right now, right? I hope all you know, loads of people in Trinidad and Tobago locked up under SOE. They don't need no, the police don't want to do proper work. Locked up. And still is shooting and killing and shooting and killing. And what, you're proud of this? Give me 5 more years. Not 5 more years and you're telling us what you're going to do different, you know. In your interview, you telling me that it could have been worse. If it wasn't you in charge, it would have been worse. I could dream a worse. Sorry, I take any calls. Morning, go ahead, caller.
Yeah, my brother. No, listen, you know, what you're saying is not wrong. I'm going to say it wrong about the marijuana. Now, if on Judgment Day we're being judged for what goes into us, at least, I mean, everybody will be judged for that. Chemical, different things. The food we kill, the air polluted, the food is poison, the medicine. You understand? The medicine that we taking that we go and buy over the counter, that's killing you. You understand? So at the end of the day, that was telling about the mindset. You understand? Now you will watch a youth or somebody drinking rum, smoking weed, smoking a cigarette, and you point your finger at them, and you leave them and go and drink a Coke. A sea drink.
Yeah, poison too.
And I mean, you mean you're eating the injecting that.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, if we bypass these things and get ourselves together, you know, not well, I mean, get yourself together, figure out mindset about the whole reality. We wouldn't talk about these things.
No, I understand what you're saying, but we try to encourage. I understand what we're saying.
I'm not saying it was wrong.
Yeah.
For saying that.
Yeah.
You understand? But at the end of the day, if we don't do something, the same thing will keep on happening.
Yeah, correct.
You understand what I'm saying, my brother?
Correct, my brother.
So,
I feel,
we have to point fingers. You understand? Because it's not what goes into, you know, it's what comes out of you on Judgment Day. It's that people holding grudge, bad night, this, that, and they're walking nice and dry, and people who teaching and doing this and doing that. You understand? And we're not watching them.
Yeah,
but it's inside of them. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Judgment Day, all these things have to come out to them. What comes out
100%.
to you,
Yeah.
and you revive it. You understand? So we have to tell the youth and mobilize. Scripture say, if you have an offense, you cut it off. You can mean that to cut off your hand, you know. You know what I mean? Don't let your hand do that again.
Yeah.
You understand? That you say, don't let them do that again. Or if you was going to do that, don't let it. That means cut it off then. Cut off that. You
Yeah.
understand? That means cut off your hand. That means safeguard your hand. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
man,
then
I
you
understand
have
what
to
you're
get mindset and show you, so my friend, you have a God there.
Yeah, man, you too have a blessed day. Now, I understand what you're saying fully, but we had to identify if something is negative or not, and it's easy for me to come and say, you know, because the youth, it used to be a in thing, whatever, and it might be beneficial politically to say, yeah, burn the herbs, whatever. But if I see an adverse effect, a detrimental effect on the health of my brothers and sisters, my young population, I'm not encouraging it. I'm not encouraging it. And some of it is not no herb. It's drugs. And you're addicted to it. It's having a negative impact. You can't afford your habit. It's slowing you down. If you use it from a young age, it has a real detrimental effect because your mind not even fully developed yet. It's just the reality, and that goes for other things as well. Cigarettes and alcohol abuse and all those other things. We had to tell people the truth. And we had to promote health and strength among our population if we want a healthy and strong population. So we heading towards the break, and then we'll come back in. I'll try to take the calls quickly. But somebody had to love the people enough to do what is best for the people.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Attention business owners. Are you looking to reach a vast audience and boost your brand's visibility? Then look no further. The Street 919 FM is here to help you shine. With over 170,000 followers on our social media platforms, our radio station is the perfect platform to showcase your products and services. Join us and let your message be heard by thousands of eager listeners. Contact us now to learn more about our affordable advertising packages. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to connect with your target audience. Advertise with the Street 919 FM today. For more information, call 399-5959, 384-2232, or 378-1470.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
Welcome to the Buku Seafood and Jazz Festival on April 19th, 2025. We invite you to an evening of smooth rhythms and soulful music as the sun dips behind Buku Bay. Let all your senses be tantalized. Enjoy an array of seafood dishes, browse crafts and designs created by local artisans, and lose yourself in the soulful melodies of John Sakata, Brian McKnight,
It's undeniable that we should be together.
Barnett Bigford,
When the lightning crackles the waters and the waves roll and break.
Mikal Tasia,
Where else I go, without you, my darling.
and the best of Tobago's talent. Get your physical tickets now. Tickets are also available online at islandetickets.com. Visit TobagoFestivalsCommission.com for more info or call 639-4441. The Buku Seafood and Jazz Festival, April 19th at Buku Integrated Facility. Tobago Rhythm and Soul Festival 2025. Feel the beat. Embrace the calm.
Let's welcome on stage none other than 5
One Caribbean Music Festival, Saturday, May 31st, 2025 in Queens Park, Savannah. The king of dancehall will take the stage after 13 years. The World Boss returns. Vibes Cartel.
Come over now, come over now.
VIP and VVIP tickets available at
519 Restaurant and Bar, C3 Mall, San Fernando, Pompey's Barbershop, Port Mall, Scarborough, Jade Monkey, Crown Point, Waterholics, Pigeon Point, and East Bay Fashion, Spring Garden Trace, and online on Island E-Tickets. For more information or cabanas and special zones, call or WhatsApp 794-OCMF. That's 794-6263. Or log on to OneCaribbeanMusicFestival.com.
All previously purchased tickets remain valid. One Caribbean Music Festival, Saturday, May 31st. The World Boss returns. Vibes Cartel.
Powered by
California Stucco.
And sponsored by Cache.
Love, respect to Trinidad. It's always a pleasure.
Attention members of Lambo Credit Union. Are you ready to step up and make a difference? We are looking for dedicated, passionate members just like you to serve on our board of directors, supervisory committee, and credit committee. This is your chance to shape the future of your credit union. Nomination forms are available on our website at www.lambocreditunion.com and at both branches of the Lambo Credit Union. But hurry, submissions close Friday, April 4th at 3:30 p.m. Join us in strengthening our financial future together by serving in a leadership role. Serve, lead, and be the change. Call us at 639-5060 for more details. Lambo Credit Union, always here for you.
Active General Traders Limited launches our AC Delco Tobago Service Center, now conveniently located in number 100 Sherwood Park, Conby, Tobago. We are the importers and distributors for the most famous and reliable battery brands such as AC Delco, Aurora, and Zahid. Also available are the AGM Start-Stop Marine and commercial batteries with warranties for up to 36 months. For more info, call us today at 639-8592 or email us at activegen.tt@gmail.com. AC Delco Service Center, where we have a battery for every need and a price for every budget. Nobody beats AC Delco. Nobody.
Are you looking to start a rewarding career? Why not build your career in sales with Sagicor? Join the Tobago team at Sagicor as a financial advisor. For high earning potential, performance bonuses, flexible schedule, career advancement, professional growth, comprehensive training, team support, medical plan benefits, and much more. Start your empowering journey with us today. Email us at ann_powellpollard@sagicor.com. That's ANN_POWELLPOLLARD@sagicor.com or contact us at 628-1637, extension 129025 or 772-4595. Sagicor, wise financial thinking for life.
For general elections Monday, 28 April 2025, the Tobago People's Party, the TPP, is the only choice.
And so, without regard for the rough seas we have faced, we remain resolute that the anchor holds. And we are so resolute because we know who is in our vessel. Because when Jesus is in the vessel, you could smile at any storm.
If you voting in the East, vote for David Thomas. If you voting in the West, put your X next to Joel Sampson.
And Deputy Political Leader Dr. Bremner raised a salient point that this may very well be Tobago's last opportunity to be in a strong negotiating position when it comes to Tobago's autonomy.
Vote for the anchor. Vote TPP for Tobago East and West.
Tobago, this is my land, the greatest little island.
Whether you're a work-from-homer, a movie and TV show binger, or a big-time gamer, Flow's link-up plans are the bundles for you. Get everything you need to impress your boss with improved productivity. Plus, catch up on the hottest new shows that everyone's talking about. Don't wait. Check out Flow's link-up plans today. P.S. They've got maps too. Sign up in-store or online at discoverflow.co. Flow, inspired by you.
Tobago! After the Rhythm and Soul Festival Fusion Sunday, all roads lead to Vibes Event Space. All roads lead to Vibes Event Space. Formerly known as the Shade Nightclub. For the after party, it's where everyone's gonna be. Where will you be?
Yes, I can hear them saying, boy, stop living in the past.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live.
The Street 919 FM, the #1 election station.
Good morning again, Trinidad and Tobago. I wonder what they do Devon Seal for this song, boy. Because he called people name in the PNM as well, financiers. He outlined that is not the way to be careful with them. And this is 2018, and the same people still there. They're still there, existing, doing the same thing they have always done. You know, when I see a party that a little disorganized, that look more like me. When I see a party that don't have deep pockets, that look more like me. That look more like the people now. When I see properly organized, well-oiled machine, money like that, I just get scared. I getting scared because that ain't the people. When I see scrapers, right? Scrapers, you're scraping pressure. That look more like the masses of the people of Trinidad and Tobago. But now, we have a different understanding. We misunderstand this thing. We misunderstand this thing tremendously. We're not listening to what people saying carefully, you know. We're not watching their actions, you know. And it is to our peril. Dread peril. Destruction. Poverty. Crass capitalism. We pattern in America. The rich getting richer, the poor getting poor. The working class. What working class? Go down in go down to the pains of poverty. The working class in Trinidad. Get down to the pains of poverty. Catch your tail. Morning, caller.
Morning, Mr. Barker.
Good morning.
Yeah, thanks for taking the call this morning. I was listening to you earlier on and you mentioned something concerning Stuart Young, the Prime Minister, has been put there, not by the process.
Yeah.
I would have liked to hear what process you're talking about. Because based on what was shared, the PNM explained how Mr. Young was called as the Prime Minister. I think Prasad Bissessa said that once he is installed as the Prime Minister, they would have put that in the courts of Trinidad and Tobago to challenge it.
Yeah.
But the thing is that Mr. Stuart Young, the Honorable, decided to call a general election on April 28th of April this year. And I recall Kamala Prasad Bissessa talking about call election now and that they're ready. I recall that on many occasions. From since 2020 to now, that has been their mantra. So when you mentioned to me this morning by air on the radio that you are not ready financially and you felt that you would have had a little more time to gather your resources, 2025 is a general election year.
Yeah.
And that meant that it could be called any time. It don't necessarily have to wait until August and September and November. Because Kamala and they are clear that 2025 is a general election year.
Yeah. Make the point. We're going to close the ticket.
Okay, nice. Yeah, the point I'm making is that how come you were not ready?
Because I'm like the average person in Trinidad and Tobago, suffering the economic hardships that have existed for the last 10 years. Pressure.
Right, so
and I do not have the financiers. You see who Devon Seal sing about? Mr. Rowe and this one and this one who getting recused and that one who have all this money pile up. I don't have that. They can't come to me and tell me, here what's going on forward. You go be the front man. Look how much millions of dollars. You take the government. We go run a tremendous campaign. Look, we are this one, that one, that. We go buy out all the radio station. We go put it on the papers, this, that, that. And when we done, well, you know who in charge. You's the man in the front, but we in charge. I don't have that. So Mr. Seal speaks about campaign finance reform. Forget election now. Better they stop election. Because what election is there? You go and you rubber stamp somebody to go in there to continue to do what has been done in Trinidad and Tobago for how many years, and we getting nowhere?
Right. So who it is stop the finance reform situation?
All of them.
Bring it into all of them. Okay.
All of them. None of them are interested.
Beautiful, beautiful. So just as everybody, PNM presents 41 candidates on Sunday ready for a general election. Everybody has presented in peace, and all the parties are the same. Okay?
Nah, don't call me in that. And for all the broken parties like mine, we not like that. We're not there.
How come all they wasn't campaigning? Listen, we're not ready for no general election now. How come all they wasn't out there talking against that while UNC parroting it off every time?
Is being brought to you by Royal Castle. Our culture,
some of the parties,
our taste.
We're not ready for no election.
Castle has been the favorite of many with its unique, consistent quality and taste. The Castle prepares the freshest chicken and selected products to always give you that delicious homegrown flavor. So when you taste the delicious chicken and sides, the local seasoning and spices are unmistakable. And for this holy month, the Castle reminds the Muslim community of their halal specials. Get a quarter rotisserie chicken in any one side as a single meal, or a whole rotisserie chicken for the family, or perhaps the banquet special of one whole rotisserie chicken, 4 sides, and a 2-liter soft drink. Ramadan Mubarak from Royal Castle.
Here's a tasty meal tip from Royal Castle. If you feel like having something different for lunch or dinner today, then we have fantastic fish meals too. Get the fish combo of 2 succulent pieces of fish, 1 side, and a 16-ounce soft drink. Or the fish sandwich combo of a tender, tasty sandwich, 1 side, and 16-ounce soft drink. The Castle uses the freshest fish with its famous, enticing local seasonings, all cooked to golden perfection. So try our fantastic fish meals today. Royal Castle, our culture, our taste.
Lent is here, and the Castle is making fasting easy and tasty. Come enjoy any of our 5 delicious fish options. All made with a fresh catch, seasoned local style, and cooked to golden perfection. Try the fish meal. 2 slices of fish with a side. The fish combo. 2 slices of fish, 1 side, and a drink. Maybe the fish sandwich combo of 1 sandwich, a side, and a drink. Want more fish? Well, the Royal Fish Meal is for you. Enjoy a slice of fish, a fish sandwich with a side and a drink. Or maybe you just want our famous fish sandwich. The delicious Lenten specials are hot and waiting for you at your nearest Royal Castle.
That tip was brought to you by Royal Castle. Our culture, our taste.
Yeah, so we actually have a couple minutes again. It's a little bit difficult, right? Forgive me if I'm not taking all your calls, right? The time is limited and I want to actually explain to some of the callers, and answer the questions, right? We on for tomorrow as well, and we on next week, God willing. understand that we not ready, you know. The smaller parties, the honest people of Trinidad and Tobago, they're not ready for politics. They're not ready for these Goliaths. They're not ready for this game and this gimmickry and this buy up all the media and trick people. The music. I hear a real nice song for the PNM. But I could beg them how much time to sing for me. Them are time with me. They're my partners, some of them. I hear another Freetown song playing on all the platforms, performing for the PNM/government. You know how it does be when he's the incumbent. And people, oh my, it's so nice. It's so nice. Me, them coming and sing for me. I could pay them to sing for me. Understand this thing. Understand the games. Good morning. Where the whole station glitched just now. I don't know if you all still hearing. That was interesting. Yeah. Let us understand this. So how any party who is not about this financier empowerment, not about the rich alone, is going to be prepared. All the people who used to finance the yellow, they're financing the red, you know, like all this slot. All of them. All of them. And to organize yourself, you need a certain amount of resources. And I ask, it has some good people. I think maybe it have one or two good people in the world who not just about money and actually about people, but who have done okay in business. Help out. Help out if you could. And I want to promote the concept of all of us moving forward together, of love, of sharing. Don't be a psychopath just about money, 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 and more profit, 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 and becoming a monopoly and a major, and at the expense of people. Charging higher prices than you need to, and paying less than you can pay. That's not the model of our society that we want to build. Where are the leaders who speak in that language? I want to beg the 1% of Trinidad and Tobago. Imagine I begging. I don't even know how to beg. We are destroying our own society with this inequality. If you could pay more, pay the people more and let them live better lives. And if you could charge less in the grocery and still make profit, if you could charge less for a product, a car, or whatever, and still make a profit, you don't need the obscene profits. To the banks across the length and breadth of Trinidad and Tobago, if you could charge less and give people the ability to live decent lives, to afford to build themselves a little bit. Let everybody live now. That's my campaign slogan. Let everybody live now. But no, we have bought into greed. We have bought into the evil of greed. More, more, more. And we don't love nobody. We don't care about human being life, death. We don't care about nobody. We have the ability to save our life with our wealth. And it ain't even gonna bother us. And we will not stretch out and help to save a life of a child. Something wrong with us. And it in every aspect of our lives. We come into a close. I'll take our last call. Morning.
Of course, good morning, Stuart. I could never get on. I missed your whole program just trying to get
You get the last call and you have 2 minutes.
All right.
Right? Welcome.
I'm saying, yeah, morning, everyone.
Morning.
Stuart, I want to tell you people, nobody gets into business to make a lot. And I would like the people who are thinking about the bank from Africa, what they have to put into that bank. Can they start a small credit union around themselves? Get up in the morning. If you say you have nothing, get some pallets that is free and start a small business around you like a garden. You can set up to do woodwork, do stuff like, I'm talking about things that people get rid of, like recycling. You know, you start some recycling business, and then you can generate money, right? And then you would know about investment, because a lot of people talking about putting their money, they're putting their money. What type of investment are they doing with money that they receive as a salary or a wage?
Yeah.
You know, I want positive talk coming from them. I don't want them to look at somebody else. Look at you. Motivate yourself into doing something good.
Yeah,
Right. So
thank you very
tomorrow,
much.
don't forget.
I'll try to take it earlier tomorrow, the call earlier. Sorry about that, all right? So we are approaching the break. The responsibility of government is to set the conditions for the upliftment of all of its people. And that's what we want to achieve, and that's the type of government that we want. Thanks. Blessings.
Views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
Come party.
Hey, what's up? This is your boy Major Hype, and guess what? It's all about Tobago. We're getting ready for Tobago. That's right, it all takes place in Tobago, Scarborough, Pigeon Point. Everybody come out, let me have a good time and let me enjoy ourselves now, man. It's all about comedy and party. It's gonna be a crazy. Man, you see that what I can't take with all you. All right, let me do this.
Listening, not a party, it's party. Let's have a party. You don't listen.
You can't win everything, brother.
The teeth in me right through, but it's okay.
Comedy Party, Friday, 18th April. Fairways Tobago Plantation, featuring Caribbean King of Comedy, Major Hype and Friends. Friday, 18th April. Get your tickets at Cachet stores nationwide. Fairways Restaurant and the Lounge Plantation. Jenny's on the Boulevard. All E-Cliff Eli locations and online at islandetickets.com. Comedy show and party with all the top DJs.
Comedy and party.
Have a party.
We're gonna have a party after the comedy.
Sponsored by Cachet, top-ranking guest house and tours, and Jenny's on the Boulevard.
Are you ready for the biggest musical event in Tobago for 2025? The Tobago Rhythm and Soul Festival comes to you April 17th to 20th. 3 nights of unforgettable music and memories that will last a lifetime. Get your physical tickets now in Tobago. Ted Arthur, corner Ross and Burnett Street, Uptown Scarborough. Waterholics, Pigeon Point Road. Pablo's Supermarket, Argyle Main Road.
Dominion Appliance, Scipio Trace Cornby. All Penny Savers Supermarkets. Tobago Festivals Commission Limited Office, Smithfield Plaza, Scarborough.
All Cachet stores. All E-Cliff Eli outlets. Ticket pricing. Melodies from Heaven. General $250. VIP $500. Buku Seafood and Jazz. General $500. VIP $1,000. Fusion. General $500. VIP $1,200. All tickets are also available online at islandetickets.com. Visit TobagoFestivalsCommission.com for more info or call 639-4441. Tobago Rhythm and Soul Festival 2025. Feel the beat. Embrace the calm.
Keep
Keep your money safe. Let your money grow. Keep your money safe. Let your money grow. You can trust. Unit Trust. A Trinbagonian institution for every single generation. You can trust.